This tax season is proving to be an interesting time for many families due to the Affordable Care Act, threats of tax identity theft fraud, and a fast approaching April 18th filing deadline. So, joining us this morning to offer helpful last-minute tax advice to beat the deadline is Executive Director of the Tax Institute at H&R Block, Kathy Pickering. Good morning, Kathy. So, what if we've procrastinated on our taxes?
I am in that camp as well, so I'm
Okay.
just finishing up my taxes as well.
All right, well, let's talk about the deadline first, because the deadline is a little different this year, right?
It is. There is a little-known holiday in Washington, D.C. That falls on the Friday that normally would be filing deadline, so we get till the 18th this year.
All right, so procrastinators everywhere can rejoice, but they still have to get them done, though, right? It doesn't mean that we just can't not do them, right?
Absolutely, and really 1 out of every 3 taxpayers files in April, so you can procrastinate, but you must file, because the failure to, if you don't pay, if you don't file, it's 10 times greater than the failure to pay in full. So make sure you file your return and at least get that started.
Well, and you can file for an extension, right? Maybe clear up some misconceptions about what is involved with that, because it is a pretty good option if you just don't think that you're going to have the time to get all your stuff done and get it right.
But remember that a extension to file is not an extension to pay. So you still will need to estimate your taxes that you owe and then pay at least 90% by April 18th. Then you will have until October 17th to file your return.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask, too. What is the benefit, who those people are tending not to or to need that extension?
Everybody's tax situation is different. And what I would say is that life event changes change your tax return. So things like getting married, having a baby, retiring, all impact your taxes. And that can cause people to not have the right paperwork or question it, and then they'll file an extension. So it's year to year, just depends on the family.
All right. Well, anything else you think that people and families should know while they are watching this morning as that deadline is inching closer and closer? What's the take home? What do you think people should remember to do as the time kind of wraps up here?
So remember that you do have to file something by April 18th. So get in, work with a tax advisor. Our H&R Block and Block Advisors locations are open extended hours through the filing deadline. They can also visit us at hrblock.com or blockadvisors.com for more information.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and I'm going to let you go because you said you still had some work to do on your taxes, so you get that done.
Thank you.
All right. We, of course, will put more info on our website as well, foxformorningblend.com.
And up next, a new way to shave years off of the age clock that will make your face light up. How the European facelift can help. That's coming up after the break.